Sup, players? This is Sea Dog, and you're watching Min Life and Nailing It. Make sure to, literally subscribe because if you don't, there's gonna be a problem.
Chandler. And this is what happens when you let your 15-year-old son do your intro. You never know what you're going to get. I'm going to leave it because I happen to think he's a little bit cute. Just a little. So anyways, today I have for you some lunch meal prep ideas to make and have on hand. A lot of times on a Sunday or Monday, I'll throw some things together, throw it in the fridge, and people can eat it whenever, take for lunches or just snack on. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. First up, I'm going to make tuna noodle salad. This is the pasta I'm using today. It's the Trader Joe's bow tie pasta. You can use any pasta that you want to. And I'm just boiling up some water. I want to bring it to a boil and then throw my pasta in so it cooks through. While my pasta is cooking, I get the rest of my ingredients together. I'm using frozen peas. You can use canned, but I think frozen tastes sweeter and fresher. I go ahead and just put them in a strainer and spray them off with cold water until they're unthawed. I also diced up a quarter of an onion there, pretty thin. And then I'm using some Star-Kissed Chunk Light tuna in water. You can use whatever tuna you'd like. I drain that off. And then I use Miracle Whip salad dressing. You can get the off-brand of this as well. I think it tastes a little better in salads than mayonnaise does, but that's, of course, personal preference. And then, of course, I have salt and pepper to taste. When my pasta is done, I go ahead and drain it off, and then I run cold water over it. I do this because when I'm making my salad, I don't want any of the ingredients I'm putting in my salad to cook it all or warm up. Okay, so to my cold pasta, I go ahead and add the onion and the peas. Next, I add in my tuna. I also added my Miracle Whip and salt and pepper to taste. The Miracle Whip, I don't really have an exact measurement. I would say it's about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup. For something like this, it's always better to add a little bit at a time instead of adding a whole lot because you can't take it away, but you can always add more. That would be my advice. So this is what it looked like, all stirred up and ready to go. I go ahead and just put that in the fridge, and people can help themselves for a few days, or my husband can take some for lunch. I know I had this for lunch a couple of days. It's just super easy to throw together and nice to have on hand. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to make kind of a cheat jambalaya. I went ahead and this is kind of partly according to the back of the package of a Zatarain's jambalaya, but you just add, I'm doubling the recipe, so that's 5 cups of water to my pan. To that, I'm going to add 2 packages of the Zatarain's jambalaya, and sometimes I use the dirty rice. It kind of has the same effect in the end. I've also used off-brands of this or other brands of the jambalaya or dirty rice. It all works out the same in the end. I also have here some andouille sausage. I used a whole package. I think it's Johnsonville. But I just grab whatever andouille sausage, or I'll grab turkey andouille or some other smoked sausage. I have it cut in half the long way, and then I sliced it up. So if you want pieces like you see there, that's how I obtained slices like that. I also diced up an onion and a bell pepper. Okay, so this is what it looked like when everything was added in, and I gave it a bit of a stir. And once it comes to a boil, I just reduced the heat to a 2 or to a low, and then I put the lid on and I let it simmer for 25 minutes. When it was finished, I just gave it a quick little stir and it's ready to go. On the side, I have sour cream and some hot sauce if anybody wants to use those 2 things. I also grabbed a can of black beans. I drained them and then rinsed them off really good, and so those are on the side as well. So this is what that quick lunch looks like plated up. And then as you can see, it makes tons. So there's plenty for people to just grab or go ahead and take for lunch, or lunches for me during the day, whatever. It's in the fridge, ready to be heated up. So I just wanted to show you what containers I use for food storage when I do things like this, or really any storage. These are my absolute favorite. I got them a little over a year ago. I decided that I was no longer going to use Tupperware or disposable Tupperware, either one. These are glass. See how they have the tabs on the lids? They're super secure and airtight, easy to clean up. I just love them. I went on Amazon to try to find these exact ones and could not find them. I'm pretty sure I got them on Amazon, but I'm going to include some links below of similar products. So yeah, I throw these in the dishwasher, guys. Like, that's how easy they are to deal with. And yeah, so I'm just showing you they're kind of the size. They're the perfect size when you do lunch prep. My husband takes these to work, and I'm just showing you how easy it is to put that lid back on. That's my left hand while I hold a camera. So I hope that you enjoyed my lunch prep video. I'm sure I'll have more of these to come. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the subscription button and the notification bell. I really appreciate all of your support. I'll see you soon.